I think Dukes has opened a lot of people's eyes to what real good traditional country western music is. So Dukes itself has a really complex history for only being open for about 7.5 years. It had been the lifelong dream of Dustin Lee Boyer, and he is who we refer to now as our founder. And he opened Dukes just with the intention of bringing a Texas-style beer hall to Indianapolis.
Dukes feels like home. It feels like Texas to me. It feels like a Texas Roadhouse. You're on stage. There's cases of Lone Star beer. I mean, it doesn't get more Texas than that.
In 2020, Dukes had to shut down. We're a live music venue. And so we had about a year where the doors were closed, and Dustin was doing everything he could to stay open. In 2021, just shortly after reopening, Dustin tragically passed away very suddenly, and it left this like enormous gap in the community. And I came on board a few months after that.
And when we found out Dukes was leaving us, I can't say we were surprised, because there were times even when Dustin had the bar that it was real close, and he would say, I don't know if I'm going to sign the next lease or whatever. And I think it speaks to what we see in country music and in the honky tonk genre of life right now. Dance halls are closing up all over.
In the independent venue sector, things are pretty grim. Like 64% of independent venues said that they had trouble making ends meet, that they just weren't profitable. 26% said that they were actually in the negative. And unfortunately for us, we fall into that category. Marketing costs have gone up like crazy. Competition in the market, usually from corporations that are monopolies, who have a strategy to just crush everybody and make as much money off of good, honest people who want to see live music as possible. Which just isn't our model. Like, you're not gonna find a $13 beer here. I think it's indicative of a wider, perhaps, economic crisis that a lot of folks are experiencing. And it makes sense that the luxury of entertainment isn't gonna be something that you're gonna be able to do as often when the grocery store is bleeding you dry. It's not one single direct reason. It is just kind of a mixed bag of multiple reasons.
To me, it leaves a hole. There's a hole in the scene. No offense, there's a lot of other great venues in town, but it was like a place for artists just to be artists.
Food's always been amazing, but I've always come here for the community, and I'm typically the youngest one in the bar, but that's kind of how I like it. And I've gotten to do some really cool things. I was in a music video here. I've made some amazing friends here.
This is a place where anybody can walk in the door and feel comfortable, and we love that there is such a wide variety of people here when we come. And so we were extremely sad to hear the news that they would be closing their doors. So we try to make an effort to get here as often as we can before the last day.
The idea that it could be gone and not be a part of our lives anymore after the next 4 weeks is pretty rough.
So we were sad when we found out it was going to be leaving us, but we were very thankful for everything that Dukes has meant to us and what it's done for us as a band.
I think it's really important as we're approaching what is very clearly to me this time of struggle and continued struggle for independent artists, that we're supporting those folks, because when we don't, it disappears. It goes away. I don't think Dukes will leave a community behind. I think that community will continue. That's another way that this legacy lives on. If we all just silently consent that Dukes is gone because the building is gone, it's like we erase everything that happened here. We erase all of the sacrifice and all of the love and all of the smiles and all of the joy that this place brought to people.
If there's ever another time where Dukes opens the door and kicks on a neon light, I want to be there. I'm part of that. And me and my band will be there for sure. So that's what it means. It's bigger than all of us.